I'm Maddie, I'm 14 years old and I'm in the 8th grade. Grew up in like a Christian home and everything where we went to church every Sunday. Well, last October I attempted suicide. So like the week before I guess you could say like I just kind of shut down, and I was in my room a lot by myself, and like I wrote down like a whole bunch of like sad quotes and stuff like on note cards, and I would like stay in my room for like hours at a time just doing that. I felt more of like a nobody can relate to me in this situation type thing, and like I'm looking for some quote or some type of thing out there that like finally will describe how I feel. So one of my friends at the beginning of 7th grade, I don't know if she like attempted suicide or was just like talking about it and stuff, but then she like before that I had never really like thought about it, and then ever since then it had kind of like been in my mind, not that I really wanted to do it, but just like, oh, that's an option out there. I was thinking like I didn't have a close relationship with my parents at the time, so I was thinking like I'm trying to think of one person who would really miss me. Like I had just completely given up all hope. I had the intention of dying. In confirmation, every week is like no matter what it is, you can take this and it can be like, this is like something that will apply to you. Like no matter what struggles you're going through in your life, this is something that applies to you. Just being able to be around so many people and having like their faith affect me, like it makes me realize like that's what I want to be. I want to like be able to be that strong of a Christian, and I want to be that strong in my faith. If somebody is like willing to send his son to die for me, then I should be willing to live for him. I have 2 life verses. My first one is Song of Solomon 4:7. You are altogether beautiful, my darling, there is no flaw in you. And I love that because it says like no matter what society says, God made you perfect, and like nobody can change that. And then my second one is 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. And that's like important because like no matter what you're going through, God can handle it. As long as you go to him for like anything that you need, he will be with you always. I love my life quote. Like, I don't know, I just love my life quote. Even Jesus had scars on his wrist, but that didn't stop him from changing the world. And that's like, it's true and it's important to me because it's like, because of everything that I went through, I'm going to have scars, but that doesn't mean that I have to live a life like that. So if you would have asked me 6 months ago if life was worth it, I would tell you definitely not. And if you were to ask me right now if life was worth it, I'd probably still tell you no, because my life alone is not worth it. But my life with Jesus, not only is that worth it, but it's priceless.